Hey guys, I'm Sam.
I'm Rebecca.
Welcome back to our watch along series. Today we're watching Killing Eve Season 3, Episode 3.
Episode 3? Yeah, you're right. This is not just a reaction video, it's a watch along commentary thing. So we'll click play on our copy. We're watching on Hulu. You can press play on your copy and we'll kind of watch along together. We'll comment along as we go, and if you have any thoughts on the episode or on what we're saying or any bits of trivia or anything about the episode you want us to know, comment below. We read everything and we try to respond to everything.
If you don't want to watch the whole episode along with us right now, that's okay. You can use the chapter time codes to skip to the end and catch the end of episode review.
And if you like this episode and want to see more, hit the like button or the subscribe. It really helps us out.
Last time on the show, Villanelle becomes a manager slash mentor?
Operator? What do they call it?
Handler?
Handler?
And it lasts for all of 20 seconds.
I mean, I think she's going to keep trying. Whoever is her handler, I feel like that looks bad on them. Like, you should know better. If you know Villanelle at all, I feel like you can immediately see this is going to be a disaster. Constantine would never have done this.
I guess we did have that moment in season 1 where Constantine says, you have to go work with your brother and sister, and then she like ends up...
But did Constantine do it, or was he told by someone else, and he had to tell her to do it?
Maybe so.
Because I don't think he was very surprised when he found out that she tried to kill both of them.
Sure.
Kenny's still dead.
Still, yeah.
And it looks like Eve's gonna like hang out with the people at the Bitter Pill. I'm curious to see how that plays out.
Yeah, there's a lot of turnover. I feel like
this season introduced a lot of characters and got rid of some characters all like at once.
Yeah, and the same thing happened at season 2. Our crew from season 1 didn't really...
They didn't all come back.
Out of season 2.
Maybe some people's contracts were up.
Maybe.
They maybe say they signed on for 1 season or something.
Maybe so.
Shall we jump in?
Let's do it.
All right. If you guys are ready to watch Killing Eve Season 3, Episode 3, Meetings Have Biscuits. It's a good title. Click play now.
Wow, that's a beautiful, wide landscape. Andalusia? Oh, is this the wife?
I don't think so. No, I think this is just someone she's gonna kill. I love these frame and frame shots.
Yeah.
Or that frame
one.
in a way.
Yeah.
Oh,
very
really
cool.
nice.
Yeah. And this one. This one. Kind of mixing our diegetic and non-diegetic music and sound.
Nice. That's a good shot.
Wow.
I feel like the amount of
Yeah.
force for an object like that.
We haven't seen Villanelle in this type of outfit before, right?
I don't.
It's kind of like a different look for her.
I think she looks great.
Yeah.
She's just playing with her.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Killing Eve.
So we're not going to review this episode? I guess not. Poor Mo. I love just Carolyn's complete lack of care.
Uh-oh.
Forgot about. She kidnapped a baby? She just told the baby to stop crying.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I love the extras in the background just dealing with the baby.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good touch. Although I'm not sure I buy that she'd have the patience for a baby and not the patience to manage somebody who's
Who's also a child.
but there's a difference between
Get the Rubik's Cube. Read it. It has something on it. Oh. I like him. Seems sweet. Oh. I used to use this notation when I was cubing.
Oh, nice.
I like the idea of the notation, but any way would have done a different one.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. But still, she should. Wow. My favorite thing is when parents talk about how terrible their kids are in this way that says, I absolutely adore them.
So, yeah.
It's somehow sweeter than them just being nice. Maybe it's a holistic thing or something.
Yeah.
How does Constantine just have $6 million to give him?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like with the line of work he's in,
I suppose.
there's a lot of money being thrown around.
Floral is not powerful. For all we know, this girl could be Constantine's kid.
I guess so.
Aw, she got stood up.
Does Carolyn really have coincidences?
Hell. Yeah, Carolyn usually knows what she's doing, right?
Yeah.
This guy's in trouble.
It's a cool shot through the window.
With the bus moving on.
The glass on her head.
Why is it different?
I'm not sure.
It's a terrifying sound. Store is disturbing. See? And when Villanelle says something psychopathic.
It's cool lighting, fun lighting on her face.
Yeah. The disconnect between like her being in this children's area.
Sure.
Nice scene. I like the recording thing, but I don't understand why she was there in the first place. Did she just wander into a children's shop like that?
Yeah. Well, it's good that Nika's doing well.
Don't. That's like a huge. Huge HIPAA violation or whatever.
I mean, depending on who your contacts are, right?
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh.
This is not the way to make this happen, I feel like.
Oh. Whoa, that coming around.
Mm-hmm. Now headbutt her.
Yeah.
Yes!
Hey! Nice one. Good call.
I didn't think it would happen. I just felt like it should happen.
That was a weird way to intro. It almost feels like a dream sequence or something.
Right, yeah. Really, Eve? We're on season 3. Have you not learned how this works? You don't want to talk about it still?
Poor Mo. Not ready for this. Kind of does a little bit. Who's in love with me? I don't know.
I liked his run.
Yeah,
It was a good body work.
It's Villanelle, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of bruising.
Yeah.
But you can't kill Carolyn. Man, she is something else. She's scary. I would not want to run into Carolyn. That's nice.
That's a fun shot.
This is a great shot. Are you all doing anything wrong right now? I guess he said he's moonlighting for Carolyn. So maybe Carolyn's not doing what she's supposed to be doing. I don't think she's here to kill Carolyn. I think she's here to kill the accountant dude. Oh man. Look at that perfect hole in the glass. What? Okay. See, told you can't kill her.
I was gonna say, this is like a weird lose-lose situation. Is the accountant gone?
Does that shot make sense? I feel like it kind of doesn't.
Yeah. But so was the kid that you were trying to mentor.
How did Carolyn have this child?
Yeah. That's a cool shot.
Yeah, the lighting is really nice with like the moonlight and the maybe street light on the side.
Yeah, like the water droplets.
I guess it's fluorescent lights from the front.
Nice cool wide.
I really want to ride in one of those double-decker buses.
Yeah.
Seems cool. Oh, I like his bedroom a lot.
Oh, this is a cool room.
But he's about to get interrupted by something. Oh, she looks a little worried. Just gets back in bed. Man, she doesn't know. Guess you don't have to find that 6 million. I guess some people think that he's her dad. It's Nico. The bear's kind of freaky looking.
In the context, it definitely can go that way.
She's literally holding a heart.
I think we're getting a little bit on the nose. Credits. I'm having a hard time.
I like this show so much.
Me too. Me too.
But I feel like that episode was weird in so many ways.
But it's not the show I like anymore.
At least this episode wasn't.
I think especially this episode. Like I've been saying in the previous episodes, I've been seeing hints and trails of it sort of like veering off from being the show that we fell in love with. And I think this episode just builds on that, I think.
You guys were all saying this season kind of divided up the fan base. Some people really liked it, some people didn't. I feel like episode 1, episode 2, I was in it.
Mm-hmm.
But this episode threw me off. There was just, can we go through a few of the things that were weird?
Certainly.
I'm not sure why Villanelle was in a toy shop to begin with.
I'm not sure why Villanelle was anywhere in any scene doing anything.
Yeah.
Like, what is her overarching plan?
Yeah, what is she trying to do right now?
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have to have a good plan. I just need to know what she's trying to do.
Yes.
Right? It doesn't have to be well thought out or anything.
And it still needs to be within her character of who we've seen her for the previous 2 seasons. And I think we're veering away from that.
Yeah, I just am not sure what exactly she's doing in each scene. Specifically the toy shop just seemed a little weird.
Also the perfume shop.
Oh yeah, and her thing about like, what do I smell like, Eve? What do I smell like, Constantine?
I don't think that's Villanelle. That's not her MO.
Yeah, it's just a bit weird. Her MO is, let me show you how I'm going to grab power from you.
Mm-hmm.
Not, look at me, I'm powerful.
These aren't the tactics that this character uses, right? For 2 seasons, we've seen her be extravagant, over the top, very performative, very thorough in how she makes her chess moves. Stealing a baby, walking into a perfume shop, and like not putting on a voice. That's not how we've seen her interact in public for 2 seasons. If she wants a perfume that like makes her smell like a Roman centurion,
She'd just walk in and demand it, and he'd be like, do
and
you have the money?
And I think she'd know what she wants. Because I feel like that's also what we've seen. She goes, I want this jacket by this designer in this color. She knows, yeah, she's always like known what she's wanted.
I think I want to jump on the thing about, you said she's extravagant and she's direct, especially when we see her interact with Eve, right? We see her send back a suitcase full of perfectly folded, her size, interesting, expensive clothes.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Very intentional.
Yes.
And like a perfume that says Villanelle.
Yeah.
And like we see her send a lipstick.
Yes.
That has a knife in it. There's something very intentional about it.
And it seems like Villanelle is making all these things.
So then we've got the little toy bear, and it's in her room, hidden under the covers, where like Eve sort of has to dig around to find it. That doesn't feel like Villanelle. Villanelle is like straightforward and obvious when she's dealing with Eve.
Or anybody. She's not a quiet assassin. She's
Yeah.
she's a
She's a show. She wants it to be showy.
yeah.
Maybe straightforward isn't the right word, but showy.
Extravagant.
Once
yeah.
you figure it out, you're like, oh, this is from her for sure.
Yeah.
Like even just putting the bear under the bed is weird to me. Under the covers. Like put it like right there,
Propped
sitting, waiting for her.
Yeah.
That's the Villanelle move.
Yeah.
Or like fill the whole room with dozens of flowers or something like really extravagant that says like, I have money, Eve. I have all these things. You want me. I am in power over you.
Yeah.
Dropping off like this little bear with a weird recording, it's just a little bit not in her typical MO.
Yes. She doesn't say, smell me to show her power. She does everything that you described, as we've seen in the past 2 seasons, to show her power.
She doesn't say, smell me. She gets her perfume and she goes into your apartment and dabs it on everything you own.
Yeah, right.
Right? Just like manipulative, showy, very like extravagant, very intentional.
Like, I'm gonna F with you.
In like a very clever, interesting way.
Yeah.
I don't feel like leaving this bear was a clever, interesting way to try to get her attention.
It has the tactical strategy of a high school boyfriend.
Yeah.
of a 14-year-old boy.
Villanelle is not your high school boyfriend.
No.
I would love to see like 5, 6, 10 bears around the room.
And they all
have a different message.
Yeah.
Or all the same message.
Yeah.
Villanelle has so much money. That's the thing we've said for so long. And she likes to use it. That's one of her like core traits. I want to be wealthy and I want to use that wealth to get what I want. Mm-hmm. So it's weird to me that she'd buy like a $5 bear from the store. £5 bear. 7 pounds. What's the difference right now?
The exchange rate.
Yeah. Yeah, I just expect, I'm watching it because Villanelle is interesting to watch and she does the things that most people can't because she's got the money and the cleverness and the like insanity to do it. I don't think that move, the teddy bear move, was a move that was, it's a little insane, but it's not very clever and it doesn't have much to do with money.
It was also sort of weird to have the first time Villanelle and Eve come face to face again be such a throwaway occasion. Mm-hmm. We took 2 seasons to build up to the point of Villanelle shooting Eve.
Yeah.
And 2 seasons playing that cat and mouse game with each other.
Mm-hmm. But and to come in so obvious.
And for what purpose?
If you're gonna appear like very clearly to Eve, do it in a situation where like Eve's like stuck at the top floor of a building or something and Villanelle walks by very intentionally and looks up at her and like waves.
Yeah.
And Eve's like, oh my gosh. And Villanelle just keeps walking and Eve's like panicked trying to get down to her.
Sure.
And can't get to her. Or something, I don't know. I feel like there's a better...
Something that feels more intentional. Mm-hmm. Something that feels like it's part of the plot. It's part of the driving forces of the objectives that are happening. But again, I don't know what Villanelle's objectives are. I don't know what Eve's objectives are.
Don't really know what Carolyn's objectives are. Or Constantine. I don't know what anyone's trying to do right now.
Right.
Avenge Kenny?
Like, we're trying to solve Kenny's death. But if Villanelle has nothing to do with that, then what is this show about anymore?
The 12.
Yeah, but again, like you've said in previous episodes, the show is called Killing Eve. Mm-hmm. And if we're if the show becomes all about killing Kenny
or discovering the 12,
again, we've sort of veered off away from the show that we fell in love with in season 1 and 2. This is a different show now. With Eve, I want to see more of a choice. Either I'm over Villanelle, it took me to a bad place, or you go another way where it's like, oh, I'm still obsessed with her, mm-hmm. or give me a strong, I have conflicted feelings. I know that she's bad, and I'm still obsessed. I'm having this inner struggle about that.
I'm trying to deal with it in X way.
Right.
Anything you liked about this episode?
I still love the cinematography.
Oh, yeah.
It's still beautiful.
The cinematography in this episode, I feel like the cinematography in this season has bumped up a notch.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Okay. I still think all the acting is really great, which is a trap. When you have really good actors, they can make not as good writing seem like it's good.
No. We're talking about what we like about the episode.
I know.
I do like the people at the bitter pill.
I don't know why they're there. Everything feels like a step down to me.
I'm talking about what I like right now.
Sorry. You went from MI6 to like random...
I understand. I think if we can dive into the relationships that Eve has with the people at the bitter pill, if we can see them working together, see them building a friendship of some sort, I think that will be good and fun to watch. I understand... I don't know why they're here right now, but I think that's partly because they didn't establish them strong enough in episode 1.
Yeah.
I think if maybe they'd killed Kenny in episode 2 and we got to see 2 episodes of Kenny like working with them and following up leads and stuff, that could have been a little better.
Yeah.
But it happened. It's in the past. It's there. I'm just excited to see them build up the bitter pill guys right now. I like both their characters. Mm-hmm. The boss, he's like strong, a little bit stoic, but very kind kind of vibe going on. Yeah. And I like, what's the other guy's name?
Bear?
Is it? He's like friendly, but kind of a slob, but in like a sweet way. Yeah. I really enjoyed him. I think it can be a nice balancing to Eve's like cynicism. Mm-hmm. And we can have those enjoyable moments again. I'm just waiting for it to happen. And I really like all the little scenes that I've seen with them so far. It just needs to be more. I just want to get to know them more.
Yes.
One more thing from you that you liked. can't be something broad. The color grade was wonderful as always. Give me something specific, man.
I like seeing Constantine talk with one of his old friends. That was a nice moment.
Yeah, talk about their kids together.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we've seen a whole lot of that. You know, we get to see that with him and Carolyn, but it's nice to kind of see these like two dads talking about their kids together.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that scene. That was kind of nice. What do you guys think? Where are you guys at?
Are you still hooked? Are you still enjoying it? Do you feel like it makes sense? And if it makes sense to you, then please explain it to us. We're confused.
Tell us what you like. If you're a fan that has enjoyed season 3, tell us what you enjoy about it. Tell us what you like about it. And
tell us one thing you like and one thing you don't like.
Without spoilers, if you would please, that'd be nice. And then if you're on the other side, tell us what you miss in season 3 that you liked seeing in the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
As always, thanks for watching along with us, guys. We hope you enjoy it, especially episodes like these where we might have different opinions than yours. An extra thanks for hanging around for those ones. As you know, we're also watching BoJack Horseman on Wednesdays and Fridays. Check that on the channel on Wednesdays and Fridays. And we'll see you guys back here next week for the next episode of Killing Eve.